right, so we need to go ahead and use transformations to graph this function. Then we need to determine the domain, range, horizontal asymptote, and y-intercept of the function. So we are going to start by graphing it. So we click that. I'm just going to move this so we can see it better. Okay. So given this function, we have base 2 and we have plus 5. We know that anything that is being added, it is a vertical shift. All right. So I'm going to start with this one, and I know that it's an exponential function, so we are starting right here. I'm going to just try to move this a little bit here so we can see. So we know that we have a vertical shift of 5. So I'm going to go to vertical shift, and I am just moving it to 5 units. Okay, there. Okay, so I moved it 5 units. All right, I'm closing this guy. And that's it. That's the only thing I needed to do for this one. So then I'm going to go ahead and check my answer and see if I did that correct. Okay, it tells me I did that, so yay. And then I am asked to find the domain. As we learn in class, we have all real numbers from negative infinity to positive infinity. So we check that. Yay. And then it would like for us to find the range. If we can, from here, just looking at our graph right here, we know we go from 5 to positive infinity. But also, as we learn in class, let's remember right here, the plus 5, that is your horizontal asymptote. So you have a horizontal asymptote at y equals 5. So for my domain, I go from 5 to, for my range, 5 to positive infinity. And I am not including the 5. This is an asymptote, so the graph it is not touching that. All right? So we're going to check, and we get a good job. And then the next question says, determine the horizontal asymptote, which we already know because we use that for the domain. So remember, your asymptotes need to have your y equals or your x equals, because if you don't put that, then it's not correct because it's a line, okay? And then we need to find the y-intercept. And as we were talking in class, if I am looking for the y-intercept, I am setting x to 0. So basically what I have here is 2 to the 0 power plus 5. Well, what is 2 to the 0 power? Okay, that is 1. So we have 1 plus 5, 6. Okay, and you just type an integer. And if you look at your graph right here, the graph is crossing the y right there at 6. Okay. All right. So that is that question.